Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your December reading with your Mystic Witch, Fanny. And I want to make a little announcement. I want to give away a free reading for January. So the contest will be for December there, for that new year. So it can be reading of your choice. And I'll pull from the ones of you that will be subscribed and that will leave a little comment to say that what you think and if you want to participate. So since this is relatively a new channel, there's good chances that you can win. And maybe you, Sagittarius, because it's your birthday month on top of it. Happy birthday. So let's start. I've already pulled out the first layer of cards because I do shuffle for a long time, and then we'll put the clarifiers. So it's a 6-card pull, and the first row is the underlying energy, the past, or what brought you to this point. And what I have here is the Princess of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and these three came out together. We have the Two of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Prince of Pentacles in this. The Knight of Pentacles in other decks, same thing. So what that tells me is that there's this new project, a communication that really gave you a truth, gave you like this haha moment on, okay, I understand now. Because the Ace of Swords is a thought, yes, it's in the air, but it brings a victory. That's why you have like the crown there on top. So it's an understanding, a truth, something that will clear out stuff because now you understand and you see it. And that was brought by a communication, maybe from an earth sign. That made you make a decision, because here we have the doorway. So there's a decision of the Two of Wands, of the path you're going to take, because that's a decision point. And that decision has to do with your happiness. And here with the Cavalier, it's how to bring that happiness. And he's the slow knight there, that Prince of Pentacles. Because he makes sure at every step if it's right, if he's in the right direction. He checks point everything. So that's why he's slow, but he's sure to get there. And once he gets there, he stays there. So it's a stable, strong knight in that sense. It's not a flyby, or it's not like full of emotions but not grounded. He's extremely grounded. Right now, you have the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Lovers. 3 major arcanas right now. So that tells me that the month of December is going to be a very pivotal month for you. It's a month like with the High Priestess and the Wheel. That's going to be a change. And the Lovers, here we have the decision again. It's a huge movement that's going to happen based on your inner self, your inner knowledge, your inner wisdom, your intuition, because of the High Priestess. And that change is going to bring you the Lovers there. So that could be a love relationship that is coming in, that where you took that decision and a path where this is gonna be what is gonna bring me happiness, and you're listening to your intuition, therefore changing the events in your life, because the wheel keeps on turning all the time, and the wheel can change the outside events of our lives or the inner events of our life, like pushing something. and bringing you to the Lovers. So either bringing you to a decision or to a union. It could be like a soulmate thing. If it has to do with work, it's gonna bring you to something that is more to your level, to the equality of who you are. If this is talking about work, there's a balance in the Lovers, because you have the feminine and the masculine uniting, but on equal basis. What it's gonna come, like the future or the outcome, we have the Queen of Wands. Well, that's you, beautiful Sagittarius, man or woman, but very magnetic, very outgoing. She knows what she wants and she's in her power. And here we have Temperance. So there's a divine timing here where the alchemy of the universe has to be done. That makes me think of this guy a bit, you know, letting the time to brew, like you're making this stew, but you cannot eat it right away. You have to wait for it to have, you know, slowly cooked for an hour so that all the flavors are together. So that's what the Temperance is doing. And we have the Judgment with the Princess of Swords. Communication again. A communication of something that, from something that was put to rest before, but now is revived. So you have a lot of major arcanas, because here again, there's 2 more. 5 major arcanas, you know, in a 6-card spread. So, I mean, that's why I think it's very pivotal for you this month. I'm gonna clarify. Oh, the bottom of the deck, sorry, bottom of the deck we have the 7 of Pentacles. So it's something, all of this, it's something that you've been waiting for, that you've planted the seeds. It's not something out of the blue that you don't expect. You actually expect it. And it was a long time coming, I think. But by listening to your intuition, the wheel is going to start moving and things are going to start happening. So let's clarify the Ace of Swords. What's that fruit that triggered that decision? Whoa, that's a bit too much. I'm just going to take this one. Oh, Death. So it's a truth about something that is ended. Something that you're cutting off. Or because of that truth, you're cutting off something. It's a transformation. Tell me about the High Priestess, please, Spirit. The High Priestess for Sagittarius December. What is the High Priestess? Sagittarius. So you ended something, or something really transformed in your life, making you take this decision to go to your happiness path. High Priestess. Tell me about High Priestess. The transformation can be within you also. Putting to rest a part of you that no longer serves you. It can be outside of us or inside of us. I think this has to do a lot with inside, maybe, for that search for happiness. It can be a job that finished. Oh, the Sun. So the High Priestess, which is going to go within, listen to your intuition. With the Sun in it, that means that it will not be all shadowy, because she's the mistress of the moon. We have the moon here. And so with the Sun, that tells me that things won't be so Because listening to our intuition, sometimes it's hard to detect. Am I listening to my intuition? Am I listening to my desire? Is this my ego? Is this my higher self? Sometimes things can be blurry, and what makes the High Priestess a tricky card. But with the Sun here, that tells me that everything's going to be clear. The path is going to be very obvious for you, of your soul, what your soul is telling you. Because here we have the inner child right there on his white horse with the flag of victory, looking at the sun, the sunflowers looking at the sun, of course. So it's that positiveness, it's that Leo energy of enthusiasm, and there's just this pure joy and positivism, you know, and just having the clear path. And it's a big yes also, like if you feel it inside that yes, I'm going for it. Wheel of Fortune. What's that Wheel of Fortune now? With the Sun there, it also eases that transformation that's happening for you. Wheel of Fortune. What is the Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius December 2018? December 2018. December 2018. Wheel of Fortune. Talk to me about the Wheel of Fortune. What is the Wheel of Fortune? That's a lot, but the first one is the Devil. You are getting rid of chains, what binded you, what kept you in a lower vibration before, because the devil can be all sorts of things. The easy thing to say is like, you know, drugs and alcohol and whatever, but we have the devil in many as soon as we're not the best of ourselves, or we feel binded by anything. It can be thoughts, beliefs is a big like limits that we put ourselves, or believing unconsciously that we don't deserve something, therefore letting us be in that lower vibration. So with the Wheel of Fortune, that tells me that this situation is leaving. So that truth that you got, that death here, it's letting go of something that was binding you, something that was keeping you under wrap. You know, you weren't shining at the best that you were shining. It's like if, you know, staying in a situation where you're not recognized, staying in a situation where you're not appreciated. That's the devil energy also, because you're not at your fullest of potential. So this, you're getting rid. And you could also get rid of a Capricorn there. But I think you're getting rid of what was keeping you on the wrap. You could have been, if this is a work situation, you could have been working somewhere where you would never get a promotion. You were like stuck there, and you could see other people getting promotions or whatever, and your situation wasn't moving. So by cutting that, getting the clarity on that, cutting it off, taking a decision to go somewhere that would bring you more happiness, listening to your intuition of who you are really and that you deserve much better, then you cut. By cutting this, the events in your life, your situation is changing. Same thing for if this is about your relationship, or even if you're single, the beliefs that you have, it can be an understanding of the kind of relationship you want to have, or what you deserve truly, and then doing that same process and this is leaving your life. So this is very good. It is a very pivotal point in your life. Let's check the Lovers. We all deal with the devil, but it's a good sign when he arrives in the reading. It's because it's at a point where you can recognize him. And when you can recognize him, you can deal with it. You can put the light on it and act on it. So that's what you're doing now. The Lovers, Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Oh, Cavalier de Coupe, Prince of Cup, Knight of Cup. So this can be, of course, in a love situation. Then by cutting all of that, you have love coming towards you. And if it's work, then it's somebody that's coming towards you with love for an offer. That's an offer of love. Something, it could be something that you actually love, you know, because they recognize who you are and they want to give it to you if it's work. But with the Knight of Cups here, with the Lovers, that really looks like a love story here. By doing this, you're gonna bring love to you in all the ways it can be shown. Even at work, we have love when we are recognized for what we bring to the company, or the compliments we can receive, you know? And if it's somebody wanting to offer his heart to you, that's beautiful, isn't it? Nice Christmas present. Queen of Wands. Let's see the Queen of Wands. I think that's you in your power there. What is the Queen of Wands? King of Swords. Well, the Queen of Wands is not, you're not just passionate in your power. You're also very cool-headed. Even with someone offering you love here, you're seeing things clearly. Like the King of Swords would not accept something that is not for his highest good. You know, he wouldn't accept a situation that doesn't match his end goal, because he sees things in a strategic way, you know, like a chess game player. So that, what that tells me is that, or you could be dealing with an air sign. The love offer could come also from an air sign. But that's really positive though, because it's not all fluffy with no clear head, and because you do have that sword and you remember that sword, and he is holding that sword. You're not about to put yourself in the same situation that you were before, so that's why you're cool-headed about it. That's good. Temperance. What is Temperance brewing? Him being the one offering the love, or a part of you that is like that, is a bit the same thing, because we always mirror what we attract to us, either for a lesson or because we have it inside of us. Like the King of Swords wouldn't go to somebody that is all hare-headed, you know. Temperance. It's going to be an honest situation. Temperance. Oh, the World. I see another major arcana there. So the Temperance here, what that is telling me is that everything that you lived there, you see, it was all part of this maturing, this brewing of, to finish a cycle, to finish that cycle here. And when we have like big events like this, like big situations and events changing, at one point things have to be tempered so that they become solidified. And that tempering is going to actually close that loop for you. So that is very good. You're closing a cycle and going into a new one. And with the Judgment right after, that tells me that it's actually gonna awaken a part of you maybe that was dead, you know. Sometimes when we're under the devil for too long or in a situation that doesn't serve us, parts of us get numbed, and we have a hard time recognizing ourselves. So the Judgment here, the reawakening. See how the dead people rise up? It can be a situation from the past that rises up, but it can also be parts of ourselves that rises up again. Our passions and who we were. Judgment and Princess of Swords. It's definitely a communication with the Princess of Swords, because often with the Judgment, when I pull that one, it's like a phone call or something like that brings back something. Oh, 2 kings. My God, you've got 3 kings now. So we have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Okay. Venus is not retrograde anymore in December. Well, I mean, she's gonna be okay. So unless all of a sudden you start attracting full of men by being your magical self there, or this can be all parts of those parts of you that, like the kings are the mastering of these elements, mastering of your thoughts, mastering of your emotions, and mastering of your capacity to create in the material world. You're gonna receive news for sure, and if it's King of Pentacles, of Cups, or of Swords, from someone that is very grounded, clear-headed, and knows their emotions. I mean, to have if it's not 3 people, it can be the same person that embodies those 3 kings. If there's only like the King of Wands missing, then you would have the Emperor, because the Emperor is the 4 kings. Or these could be parts of you too that are revived and you become in your full power. But this is very positive, very positive. Two kings. I'm just gonna check the Princess of Swords. End of a cycle and bringing new people to you. That Knight of Cups can have become a King of Cups. But you're closing up a cycle. You're freeing yourself from a binding situation, whether in love or work. Divine timing. This was all orchestrated by the heavens and giving you the go after. Princess of Swords. Whoops. Well, could be somebody from the past there. I just saw the Six of Cups, but Princess of Swords, it's communication, it's learning new, it's sometimes when we understand a new way of being, we try it out. All that stalking and gossiping, it would be if, you know, if she would have been like with the devil, okay. But there with the kings and judgment, nah, it's a positive communication. We'll see. Princess of Swords. Ooh, the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. So, Wheel of Fortune again with the Tower. So what that tells me is that that communication, that judgment that's coming is going to bring down something. It's going to bring all of this. It's like all, it could be like all one moment or stretched out, but I mean, it's all that they've given me that same event. Because here it is like a tower. This is like a tower. You know, those two cards together is that. The universe moving things to remove the devil. The universe moving things to remove what is not founded and what you don't need anymore. It's gonna come through a communication. It's gonna come through a communication, an understanding. And make things move for you. You're gonna get clarity, total clarity, and you're gonna be in your power. You're gonna close up that chapter, and that's gonna bring either self-love or love coming from the outside, because now you're gonna see your value. You're gonna be in your power. So that's a beautiful reading, my dear Sagittarius. So don't forget the contest, and I'll see you in January, and until then, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday again, and the winter solstice for the ones of us that celebrate that, and any other Hanukkah, any other celebration that you have in this month of December. Namaste.